Pisces, let's get into a reading. So I don't know how long this reading is going to be, but I do want to fit one in today. I'm going to do a you versus them and see what's going on possibly with the person that you are dating. I wanted to say entertaining. So some of you could be getting to know someone. That could be for some of you. This could be for a partner that you're with and no contact. I'm going to let you decipher who this is. Just please keep an open mind. All right, let's see. What's going to be the overall? Friendly reminder, guys, if you want to check out anything I have to offer, it's going to be in that comments section. If I have the comments turned off, you can find it in the description. Patreon and channel members get to see these first always. All right, and again, if you want to find it, it's down below. What's going to be the energy here for you and the person that we're bringing in? Falling in love and feeling like what you're going through or what you are about to go through. There's an energy here of waiting for this person. It was worth the wait. Now, here's the thing. This doesn't have to be a no contact. This could be you recognizing, you know what, all of those people where it's failed, where we couldn't figure it out, where I broke their heart, they broke my heart, all of that was worth it because falling in love with the person that I have now has been worth it. It was worth waiting on them to come to me, waiting on this type of love to come in. That could be for some of you. Now, some of you, you're either going to meet someone or you met someone when you could have been preoccupied, or you could have been in a moment of your life around learning something new, learning about yourself. Maybe you were in a moment of self-care. Yeah, learning a lesson and going towards a fresh start. A lot of you, this could be a new person. So a lot of you are about to fall in love with someone new, or you're in the process of falling in love with someone new. I'm seeing a lot of intimacy here. I don't know why, but I want to look at this clock. Hold on. Okay, the clock says 12:50. So you could meet this person in December. You could have met this person in December. Somebody's birthday could be in December. You can meet this person around lunchtime. I don't know why, but I do want to comment about that. Okay, so let's get your energy around this relationship, and then I'll get theirs. Oh, so you're feeling like you're on your A game. You're feeling a lot of desire. I'm seeing a lot of consistency. I'm seeing you offering this person a firm, stable offer. And I see you not being quick to rush this, to make things happen. You're showing up as like a cat. So if you have a cat, or if you know anyone who has a cat, you know that 9 times out of 10, cats don't want to be messed with unless they want to be messed with. They're very independent. They have this I don't give a type of attitude. All right. How is your person viewing this relationship? Is something that they have a lot of passion for? Is something that they can't... This person could feel like they can't help but take this action, but do this. Okay, here's an example. Have you guys ever had a friend or a family member or a sister or a brother, and let's say you guys are going out to the club, okay? You at the club, you're with your friends, and let's say that you notice a moment between your friend and someone else, and you're like, oh my God, do you see them looking at you? I see them looking at you. Okay, can y'all quit looking at each other? What's happening? Something's happening. And the next thing you know, that person is walking towards your friend and you're like, oh my God, what is happening? I cannot believe they're taking this action right now. I cannot believe they're doing the thing. That's what I'm saying here. Some of you, this person views this relationship as something that they're feeling very compelled to follow, compelled to give to. Kind of feeling like they're under a spell. I'm hearing the song from Hocus Pocus, I put a spell on you and now you're mine. This person could love the way that you smell. Because when I said spell, it come out smell. So this person could be obsessed with your fragrance, how you smell. Now this could be a natural smell. If you are, I would say, compatible with someone, Their odor, no, I don't mean body odor. I meant like just the smell of them as a human can almost be addictive. That could be how this person feels for you. Now, this person could be in the process of wanting to take some sort of action, but feeling like it might be too impulsive. Okay. So, yeah, some of you, this could be a no contact. That could be for some of you. Some of you could have learned a lesson around this person or around a relationship or around a dynamic. They could be wanting to take some sort of impulsive action. You could be in a place of waiting for the one, waiting for the person that you can fall in love with, but also recognizing that sometimes the things that you want take time. Here's an example. If you go to the Ford dealership, if you go to the BMW dealership, if you go to the Acura dealership and you say, hey, listen, I want to order a car, guess what? It ain't going to come right around the back and go, oh, here's the car that you ordered, everything just the way you want it, unless they so happen to have one in stock. But if you actually order a car from a dealership, it can take months or years, depending upon what kind of car you're ordering, before you get it. That's what I'm saying here. So some of you could have put your order in with the universe about what you wanted, who you wanted, how you wanted that person to show up. And some of you, if you're single, you've been waiting. You've just been chilling. You're like, you know what? I'm waiting. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to chill. Because let's be honest, if you go into the dealership to order a car, if you go into a restaurant to order food, it can take a while. Are you going to stand there at the desk with your arms crossed? Well, it's been 2 minutes. Is it ready yet? Well, it's been 4 minutes. Is it ready yet? With the Queen of Wands energy, that's the energy of, I ain't worried about it. It'll get here when it gets here. I'm actually going to go sit down and watch some TV. I might go read a magazine. I might go do me a word search. I might read me a book. I might go, I don't know. I'm going to go do something. I might go plant me some flowers. You're in the process of living, learning, thriving, okay? So if this is a no contact, this could be someone you learned a lesson around. Someone where you chalked up, they a lesson, not a blessing. That's good to know. They could be unsure, though, if you guys can get past rough waters, if this is something where it's like, but I want to reconcile, you want to reconcile, can we though? Can we fix it? That could be for some of you. For a lot of you, this is a new person. This is a new person who's wanting to take impulsive action. This is a new person who's going to be unsure if they should take action towards you once they meet you, once they see you, or once they feel called to do it. And you're going to be kind of in your own little world, in your own little lane. Okay, now that could be a decision here that this person's needing to make, making the final decision to take action or to not take action at all. Again, if we go back to the example of the people in the bar, if you've ever seen that take place, sometimes they'll get each other's eye contact. They'll stare at each other for a few minutes, maybe for a little bit. And it's like they can't take their eyes off one another. They're following each other around the room. And you're like, listen, one of y'all needs to just go talk to each other because y'all making it awkward for everybody else. That could be kind of what's happening here. You're making it awkward for everybody else, y'all. Something's pulling you two together. Y'all just need to go do that. That's kind of what I'm saying here. Okay. How do you feel about this person if you know them? So if you know them, your intuition's telling you that something's about to take place and you're just waiting for it. If this is not someone you know, your intuition is telling you that something you've waited for is about to come. It's very close. Again, let's use the example of ordering a car. If you've ordered a car, 9 times out of 10, they'll tell you, okay, it's going to take about 4 to 6 months before you get it. You might forget about it. And about the 4.5 month mark, you're like, you know what? I've not heard from the car dealership. Let me call and see if my car's here yet. And you call, hey, guess what? We literally just got it. We just got it. That could be your intuition. That could be your intuition saying, listen, don't worry about it until it gets here. Actually, just forget that you even did it. Forget that you even wanted it. That's where you're at. So your intuition is telling you that something is near, something's about to take place. You just don't know what. And you could maybe even be feeling that it's the one. Someone who's going to come in and tell you a truth from deep emotion. Now, here's the thing. If this is someone you've learned a lesson with, this is someone who's going to come in and apologize to you around some sense of disappointment and heartbreak. So if this person did something and you're like, they're a lesson learned, I'm going towards a fresh start. No, thank you. This person knows that in order for them to be a part of the fresh start, they have to give an apology. And some of you, your intuition could be telling you that they're going to be coming. You don't know when, you don't know how, you don't know why, but you do know one day you're going to run into them. They're going to show up on your caller ID. Something's going to happen. But again, with you coming up as a Queen of Wands, it's a little bit of like, I don't care. Have you guys ever waited tables and you have that waitress that's worked there for like 5-10 years and she acts like she owns the building and she don't care if she's late, she don't care if anybody likes her, if anybody don't, she don't care if she ain't following the rules, she's just got this I don't care personality? It isn't good, it isn't bad, it's just that she's comfortable in that environment. So the corporation has just kind of accepted her for who she is, because that's just who she is. She's one of our hard workers, but let me tell you, if you tell her to do this, she might not do it. We got to kind of finesse her. You're giving off that energy. You're giving the energy of, I'm going to do what I want to do, how I want to do it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm in my own little world. So somebody could be behind you going, you ain't doing that right. You ain't doing that right. But you're at a place where you're like, they ain't talking to me. They ain't telling me I ain't doing it right. Who are they talking to? That's your energy. And that could be the reason why this is coming to you, because you are really focusing on yourself. Some of you could really be digging into your shadow side, because this girl on this card, a lot of her is in a shadow. I can't really see what she's wearing. I can't really see qualities or aspects about her. So maybe some of you in this time, you've been digging internally. Now, some of you, if this is someone you're currently with, this is someone you're about to fall in love with on a deeper level. They could be wanting to take some sort of action, and your intuition could be telling you that this is kind of brewing. Yeah, so Eight of Swords is telling me that they are unable to see a clear direction or a clear path as of now. Whoever this is, they see you as some sort of like wish fulfillment, has some sort of, but that's what I want, that's what I've asked for. You're kind of like the grand prize. If you're at a claw machine, there's a bunch of stuffed animals in it, you're the iPhone 15 that's in there. That's how they view you. However, they could be a little unsure. What is this unsureness? Yes, so something's happened here where they've made an unwise choice. Again, a lot of you, this could be a no contact where this person made an unwise choice. You could have turned your back on it and been like, listen, I'm not going to be disappointed in someone else. They show me who they are. We're going to leave it where it's at. This person could be really kind of crying over the fact that they once did something that they now regret. Now, let's say that you're with this person. What would this be exactly? Can I be honest with you? For some of you, you could be with someone who you could have started dating or getting really serious with, and they could have taken kind of premature action to be in a relationship with you, and they could have some things behind the scenes that you don't know about. What does that look like? Okay, so some of you could be dating someone who's really burdened, they're really stressed out, they're doing a lot of self-reflection on that. They're not feeling a lot of confidence right now. So some of you, if you're in a relationship with someone, your partner might not be feeling like they're on the top of their game. They might not be really feeling like they have a lot to give right now. They might be feeling really burdened. There can even be something that you don't know about that's about to come out. And what I'm feeling is that some of you could be dating someone who put themselves in a financial bind and you don't know about it, but shit's about to hit the fan. So what does that make me think of? That makes me think of like the people who are dating, or the couples where one of them might be financially smart and the other one's financially dumb, illiterate, immature, and they might want to hide from their partner that they have credit card debt out the butt. They're about to have to file bankruptcy. They're not really feeling confident in the fact that they can get themselves out of a bind that they put themselves in. Some of you could be having an issue like that with a lover that you're with. And what you might not be seeing is that this person is trying to juggle a lot and something's about to fall. So again, that makes me think of the people who robbed Peter to pay Paul. Okay, well, I'm going to put $100 on this credit card, and then I'm going to take that credit card and I'm going to pay this $50 bill. Okay, perfect. Got that. I robbed Peter to pay Paul. That's done. But when you set your life on that type of path, one little thing can make everything crumble. One little charge you didn't see coming, something hitting that credit card that you forgot about or you didn't know was going to hit it, can completely crumble your foundation or crumble what was working for you. That's what I'm saying here. Some of you could be dating someone or could be with someone. And I see that you guys are head over heels in love. But maybe this person's learning a lesson around the fact that they can't carry the burdens by themselves. That's part of being in a relationship, is having a partner to say, hey, listen, your burden's my burden. What are we conquering? What are we dealing with? What's going on? But they could be feeling a sense of like, but I don't want to be a team player on this. I should be able to handle it myself. I should be able to figure it out myself. I should be able to fix it myself. Someone here is feeling a little bit of shame is kind of what I'm getting. If you're with someone here could have been hiding something from you that they're kind of shameful of. Again, insane debt that you don't know about. Maybe they're not financially smart. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but been there, done that. You don't know better till you know better. Sometimes you have to go through bad circumstances to teach yourself. This person feels that they made an unwise choice and they're kind of stressed about you maybe finding out or the conversation being discussed, because maybe this person wasn't making choices from love. Maybe they weren't thinking about you and your guys' family dynamic and how the finances were going to affect the relationship. Maybe this person, again, was making very practical choices. Okay, now, if this is a no contact, that you knew this person was going to come back. And what's going to happen is they're not really a confident person. They don't do well on their own. They're not a good team player. They're not big on giving and receiving equally. And they could be feeling really burdened because the choices that they've made has come back to bite them in the butt, okay? Now, I see, again, you kind of being in the energy of, I'm going to fall in love when it's meant for me. I'm going to fall in love with the right one, not the wrong one. And I see that in the past, you could have been willing to match this person or to be some sort of stable part in this person's life. And then they made a choice that was unwise. They did something that made you feel like they were not in this relationship the same way you were. Now they could be regretting that because you could have once been disappointed over it. You could have once been like, well, damn, this sucks. But you got over it. You were like, and I'm not meant for you. It's as simple as that. Now that you've done that, though, they could be a little burdened and stressed. Why are they burdened and why are they stressed? Because they want to balance something. They want to heal this. They want to balance it. They want to temper the sides of them that they maybe once would not temper. Now they want to temper it. They're really confused on how to bring actual change into this relationship. Let me ask this. Is change possible? Okay, Four of Pentacles. Is change possible? There's a little bit of stinginess. There's a little bit of stinginess when it comes to money, emotions, what's mine is mine. Again, remember me saying that if this is someone you're with, this person could have a hard time recognizing that being in a relationship is battling things together. So instead of seeing you as like their partner in crime, the person that they can call and be like, listen, I made a really bad choice. Instead of seeing you as the person that they can call and say that to, and you be like, well, we got to fix this then, don't we? Because, they want to hold it close to their chest. They want to suffer in silence. They want to keep things very kind of like, but I'm not confident. I can't believe I was that dumb. How did I make such a bad financial decision? Realistically, I don't care how old you are, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, we all still make bad choices. And if you get to a place where you think that you know everything, that you think you can do no wrong, you think that you are above being able to be put in a predicament or a situation where you're manipulated, lied to, fooled, then that sets you up for failure. I'm definitely getting for some of you, you could be dating a man or a woman who doesn't like to be wrong. Or this is a no contact where this person doesn't like to be wrong. This person doesn't like to make bad choices. An example would be, I know someone who, if you challenge their thought, so an example would be, let them say, okay, well, statistically, blah, 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 blah. And you could comment back, well, let's be realistic. You can find something to back up any statistic that you have in mind. This person might see that comment as a challenge. Oh, you think I'm dumb? No, I didn't say you were dumb, but you do have a fragile ego. Maybe we should look into that. That's the energy I'm getting here. Someone here could have a very fragile ego. Men or women don't care. They don't like to be seen as someone who's weak. They don't like to be seen as someone who makes really bad choices and has to come back in with their tail in between their legs and fix it. And that could be one of the things that's going to end up being an issue, is this person's got to learn that if you guys are going to do things together, you have to do them together. If there's an issue, you have to conquer them together. If there's a problem, you guys have got to solve it together, because that's being with one another. It's being a team. It's not, oh, well, I'll handle this issue, you handle that issue, we're roommates. That's not a relationship. That's not love. So I do feel that this is going to be someone where something's going to come out and you're going to find out that this person has been trying. They've been trying to keep this from crumbling onto you. Again, this could be someone you're married to, where you guys are having financial problems and you might not know. They might have been making maybe unwise choices. This could be something as simple as you trust someone with your finances, like maybe it's your retirement. Maybe they are putting it in the stock market for you. They might make a bad financial choice when it comes to the stock market. It could be something as simple as that. And the reason why could be because they weren't necessarily really thinking about it from a practical place. They weren't confident doing it anyways. I mean, imagine giving a 10-year-old your money to invest. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're not going to be confident in what they're doing. They might even do something and go, whoa, I didn't realize I did that. Whoops, then lost that. That's what I'm getting with this person. And let's say that they did invest your money and go, hey, listen, I can put it in the stock market. I can get us this much back. Just trust me. You could have trusted them, but they could have not been really confident in what they were doing. It could have been kind of like a trial and error. And they could have made an unwise choice. And it could have made you go financially down a notch. Okay, so it could have made you and you guys as a unit lose some sense of finance or security. Instead of feeling like you would have their back, they're feeling a lot of shame and they're feeling burdened. Now, if this is a no contact, this is someone who wants to come in and fix it, but is it going to be possible to be fixed? Ugh. Okay, I see a lot of guardedness. I see a lot of defensiveness. Okay, can I be honest with you? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. If this is a no contact, this person could have went and built with someone else and that person could have left them. If this is a no contact and they didn't build with someone else, this person could be coming back to you, but you've up-leveled, which means you're not going to want to put any time or dedication into this. Again, you knew this person was going to come back. But I also see an energy of you kind of being defensive and you trying to manifest something that's successful. And this kind of stresses you out. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that you guys are going to be on differences. I'm saying that they're going to want to fight for it. And you're going to feel like, what are we fighting for? At the end of the day, this is up to you. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that both of you are conscious and aware that this is either a soulmate or twin flame dynamic. But I'm also saying that, again, if this is someone you're in a relationship with, this is someone who handles relationships differently, period. You guys have differences on how you view a relationship. So when they come to you and they tell you whatever they're going to tell you, you're going to get communication and you're going to feel like, great, okay, I'm a little conflicted. You might even get a little defensive. You might be like, listen, I trusted you to invest our retirement and you just come in here and told me that you lost it because you invested it into Tesla. You're joking, right? You're joking. You didn't do that. And that could make a side of you come out where you're like, are you flip-flopping kidding me? You did not do that. No, you didn't. And then you guys might end up having a little bit of an argument where it's like, listen, I love you and you love me, but why did we not do this together? Why is it when you told me that you wanted to do that, you didn't tell me in the same breath, but I'm not as confident when it comes to playing with the stock market, so maybe we should research it or learn it together. Instead, you took both of our retirements, you faked it till you made it, you told me that it was fine, that you had it figured out. Now you're coming back in and telling me you don't have it figured out, that you made an unwise choice, and you made such an unwise choice, we might file bankruptcy. Are you kidding? That could be the energy here. Now, if this is a no contact, this is someone that you classify as a soulmate or a twin flame. But this is also someone where you're like, but Danielle, there's always conflict, there's always competition, there's always bickering, there's arguing, there's always something. And it would take a lot of strength and a lot of courage. And to be honest, it might not even be something I want to do to give to this person. That could be where you're at. Both of you have done a lot of self-reflection on this relationship. I do know that. Yeah, you keep getting the 7 of Wands. You want what you've manifested. And you're like, and unless you're what I've manifested, stay the hell away from me. What do you want? Getting communication about something. Yeah, again, you're going to find out that someone is not satisfied with something that they desired, something crumbling. Again, this could be like a little bit of a get rich quick scheme. This could be a partner who has a gambling issue. This could be someone who, again, could have chose someone over you, could have been in a relationship for maybe 4 months or 4 years and was very discontent in that relationship. That relationship could have crumbled by the other person leaving them. Now they want to come in and give to you, but I see you saying, I don't have the strength to give to this. I also think that this person wanting to come in and put effort with you could have been a shocking truth, because they changed their perspective around what happened if it's a no contact. So for some of you, if this is a no contact, this is someone at one point who was like, nah, I don't want to go. I don't want to give to that. But now they could want to give to you. So you're going to have to decide whether or not you want this person or not. I see ultimately that you're going to wait. Okay, so they're telling you to free yourself. Free yourself from either a challenge or free yourself from this person. It is up to you. I am saying though that you will eventually get what you've wanted. You have to decide if it's this person, okay? Now again, if this is a partner that you're with, this could be a partner that you are in love with, but who could not be a team player and who might not be equal in the relationship. So that reminds me of like the partner who wants you to always be understanding, but when you do something, they're not understanding. You know, like the couples where it's like, oh, well, I cheat on her and it's fine, but if she cheated on me, she's gone. Okay, what the hell is that with that give and take? That's what I'm saying here. Now, I ain't saying you gonna cheat, they gonna cheat. I'm just saying that when it comes to what's equal, they might be able to do something, but you can't do it. That's kind of what I'm getting. So I do feel like you need to be conscious that this person might put your guys' finances or stability of the relationship in murky waters if you're not careful, simply because they do make unwise choices and they don't consult you, ask you. And you have to decide if that's the kind of love you want. Or is that the kind of love that's going to burden you, stress you? Are you going to resent your partner if they're making all the choices? Because some of you are going to comment down below and go, they can make all the choices, I don't care. And some of you are going to comment down below and go, they better not make a choice without me knowing. Each of you is different. You have to decide. But I am saying that for some of you, you need to really, really do the soul searching and say, okay, if they've hid this from me, if they have been making unwise choices behind my back and they're scared of me shaming them or them hearing something that they don't want to hear, how can I grow with this? Is growing possible? And you get to decide. But that's what I'm saying. I'm going to leave it here. Have a blessed day.